What else dropped? What else are we talking about music wise?
I mean, we haven't had a chance to formally sit down and talk about the DJ Mustard project.
Okay, yeah.
So I do kind of want to talk about that. Have you guys both gotten a chance to give that a listen?
Of course, bro.
I don't know. I listened to it, bro, and honestly, I was just super happy, and I thought it was a super uplifting album, really positive. I think like DJ Mustard obviously just got his first #1 with Kendrick and Not Like Us, and kind of got roped in to be one of the main figures of this beef, this Drake Kendrick Lamar beef. And I think he really could have tried to capitalize on that, but instead he just let it be what it was. His first #1, a ton of eyes on him, and still made a super uplifting, positive project that I think was really good for hip hop.
Yeah.
You have people from all over. The bars, they're never too violent or crazy. You know what I mean? It's really a positive album that I really also think slaps hard.
I mean, I think that it's a testament to things working out how they should be, because he was working on this project before the Not Like Us stuff happened.
Yeah.
So like, I think that that's just beautiful how that happened to uplift it right as he was about to go into rolling out his project and everything like that. But definitely, I mean, you see it from the title, which I thought was actually, it's funny, just like all the things with Mustard, like how his name is like Dijon and all that shit. But he makes the plays on it, you know what I mean? It works. And he's just great at curating people.
And then staying on the name, I think it's cool that on that last track, he gets into the fact that like the name came from Nipsey. You know, Nipsey told him in the studio, like, what if you named, it was actually Perfect 10. He's like, what if you call this, you know, Faith of a Mustard Seed? And he said, I didn't quite understand it at the time. I had to grow. I had to experience that loss, and I had to keep living. And now I think it's the most fitting. And I think it works way better for this project than it did for Perfect 10. Because this shit is super, I don't want to say religious, but it definitely has a very...
Start that bitch out with Kirk Franklin.
You know what I'm saying? It definitely has like a Christian through line, like a loving, like church theme. You know, there's a lot of gospel influences. Kirk Franklin's on here. Charlie Wilson is singing on here. You know what I mean? I feel like it could appeal to a lot of generations as well.
Yeah, I like this project. I didn't love it though. I thought it was a little boring. And I like it because I love the name. I love the packaging of it. The singles that came out, Parking Lot, and then Pray For Me too. I really liked Pray For Me because I didn't realize it was Mustard rapping at first. Yeah. It was Mustard rapping, and then he was like, you know, talking a little bit. And I loved the idea of going into it, but I felt like some of the tracks were a little boring. I feel like one of them feels like a recycled, what is that, the song on the other joint with Migos?
Oh yeah, one of them ones is, not great.
It sounds like a Migos track, but obviously just with Quavo. The Blast song is lackluster. The Roddy Ricch LMA song, didn't love it either.
I like that one.
I really like Ghetto. That's probably my favorite song on the project.
Yeah, it's a great song.
And I really like Up Now. But besides that, a lot of these felt like skips. Even Mines, even though I liked it, I just don't feel like it's a strong song.
I think you're tripping, bro.
I might be tripping about Mines, but I think as
fire.
I think as a project, it didn't really live up to my expectations.
Pressured Up, Vince and Schoolboy Q.
Yeah, but you know that's not gonna be my bag.
Yeah, but how do you feel about that track, Miles?
Damn, he don't even love it either. Say you love it. Say you love it.
Calm. I like it. I do agree with what Osei is saying a little bit.
Yeah, a
little bit. But I think that that's the intention. And I think you hit it on the head when you said this feels like it's something for all ages. You know what I mean? I think that there is something to being in like it comes off very happy, everything. You know what I mean? Like there's a very like, I don't know, like pure, nothing's going to go wrong here in this setting type of vibe with the music. And I think you get artists that don't always carry that energy. Yeah. You know what I mean? So I think it's just different from them. But I mean, yeah, that I think that song is really good. I really like, obviously, the shit that you played, fucking Up Now. Yeah. Up Now on the little
it's a great song.
On the bus was fire.
That's my favorite one on there.
But is this a better album than Perfect 10 though?
No. Not to me.
No, it's
not to me at all.
It's not.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, I have a direct comparison of like a bet, like, you know, that's why I kind of feel comfortable saying this, because I love that album. No. But this was really good, and I like the moments that like reveal more about Mustard. Yeah. And like his relationships with people, because I think that it shows like just people really came through for him, and people really fuck with him genuinely. And like obviously the Nipsey and the Young Thug shit, like, yeah, I don't know. He's a real West Coast legend, and I forget that he's been around for so long. And then it's dope to see him bringing up people that are now current, Roddy, Blue Bucks Clan, all that, because he's kind of like the OG in this shit.
Totally.
So I mean, it wasn't as good as the last one, but it was a good album to me.
It's
Not
still
a good
really,
album.
really
Yeah.
fun listen. I feel you guys. Like, there's some on here towards the back end when it lost its concept. Because I did get a little confused after they were at the party. Because, you know, it's definitely a concept album, but then it lost me a little bit. But like Yak's Prayer on the end of there, great song.
I mean, I don't. Yeah, loose concept. I don't even. When was the last good concept album you really heard? Like that you felt like was like really consistent front to back. I'll be forgetting that shit's even a thing. Honestly,
I really couldn't tell you the last good concept album I heard. This one was loose. I mean, it was strong up until up until Worth a Heartbreak. Because up until then, it was very conceptual. You know what I mean? Like, kid wakes up, he's late for school, he's talking to people at roll call. You going to this party? Yes, I'm going to this party. They go to the party. They're at the skate rink. But then you get into Worth a Heartbreak, and he's talking about like, I think that's the one where they're talking about like cheating and like, I don't even know. But then I lose the plot a little bit.
Yeah.
the last great concept album was Call Me If You Get Lost.
Yeah. There you go.
That's a really good one.